Actually, got
Oh,
a great
wow.
view of the tram here.
That's fun.
And you know, the thing is, first thing in the
Getting a
morning,
bunch,
your
I'll
view is
send
going to
mine.
be
Okay.
incredible.
If they're not too long to send, they might be too long to send.
Oh, you did a video?
Uh-huh.
I did your video.
Tried the video sort of throughout, but I don't know if I can send it or not.
Go about 200 times back and forth to get laps.
But are many of the pools in the private homes bigger, much bigger? Some?
But I mean, I could live with that and go to the big pool.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably live with it like this for a while, but
Uh-huh.
ideally, I
Not
would
the
want to.
carpet.
No,
Okay.
I would want to redo the whole kitchen, tear that out, and redo it.
Well, if you do, take your cabinets to the ceiling.
And
To me, that's just such wasting space.
yeah, and I definitely need to redo the master closet. For sure, I would really like to redo the bathrooms and the closet and everything. But you know, there's another quite a bit, probably another 50. I could do it.
But it sounds like the subdivision would hold it.
Huh?
But it sounds like the subdivision would hold it.
Yeah.
That you'd be okay. I mean, I don't know. From the sounds of it.
If you put the LED lights on, you'd have more focused light than this fluorescent stuff.
I would just exactly.
But that actually is what the code is. But they haven't updated code to reflect LED lighting now.
Let's see.
Yes, if you took out this wall, you lose the pantry and the
Yeah.
cabinets. But you still have a ton of cabinets. But then you've got one huge giant, just one big,
I
which
know.
you might like, but there's no division. It makes it hard to hang art
Yeah.
or place
No, I don't
furniture.
keep it like this, but I don't think I would take all this out.
You can also make the kitchen larger if you really wanted to. You have that whole wall.
It's already big.
Yeah, it is good size.
She's gonna have furniture from two places to try to get in.
Not necessarily.
You'll put some of it in,
What two places?
well, no, if you keep the one that we're in now, that's right.
Well, you got
That's
a lot
right,
of room.
that's
You
right.
got a lot of bedrooms here. You got 4.
Yeah. Maybe some more of my paintings can come out of the closet.
Sure enough, you've got a lot of walls.
I could cover them all, from floor
Really?
to ceiling with
Right.
paintings. I could.
Don't put too many.
I know. Okay. Well, I think I've covered everything, kind of.
So what is the market like here in this area? Are they selling really quickly or are they hanging for a little while? Or, I mean, I know there's no guarantee.
I think they move pretty quickly. I mean, it depends on price.
Yeah, anything
And
that's
this one
priced
appears to
well
be a
and in
great
good
price.
condition flies.
This price point with a pool, there isn't anything. This is it. I mean, this is it.
Yeah.
Like I said yesterday, to get into a pool here, you go into the mid-4s, low-5s. And you're only talking about a few hundred more square feet. We're talking 21, maybe 28.
And this is plenty.
So you're talking about, a huge spread. This is a deal. I mean, I'm surprised he's got it on the market for so low.
Yeah, it is. You know,
He could have stuck another 50,000 on it.
Yeah. The other thing you have to think of is if you're living here alone, how much air conditioning do you want to do?
Right, no, it's plenty
Yeah.
of space for her. She knows, she
Yeah.
knows it is plenty.
Here we don't care about the heating. That's not.
No.
You know,
We're
a
not,
couple
we
weeks a
don't,
year,
I
that's
mean,
about
we
it.
don't, heat, we don't.
There's some people in
How
every
can
room
you have
turn
on
the
a long
curtains
sleeve
on.
shirt with an undershirt under? I would be dying.
Well,
Are you just
really,
accustomed to it?
well, I tell
just-
you, actually, I am accustomed to it, and I've been in 115-degree heat with this. One of the things, it's not as, these are starch shirts, and the shirts keep the heat off of my arms.
Really?
I'm cooler.
And that helps?
And the sweatshirt, the t-shirt absorbs the sweat.
Right.
It's a cotton t-shirt, so it absorbs the sweat, and I'm not in it for any length of time. You know, if
But the getting in, getting out of the car?
I don't, you know, going to an air-conditioned car, my car cools down quickly, and I always go into air conditioning in the office, which is at their place. It's like a freezer.
Armando likes it cold. We keep it about 72.
I mean, it's really sweater weather over there for me. But no, I'm accustomed to it,
Yeah.
and it actually, when you're out in this heat, being covered up is actually better.
Right.
If you'll look at
the gardeners. They're all in long sleeve shirts. They have t-shirts.
gardeners are in long pants and
And
long
a big
sleeve
hat.
shirts and big hats.
Yeah.
Because it keeps
Wow.
the sun off
Wow.
of you.
Right.
Mhm.
I mean, I thought, because Memphis is hot, we're really hot too, but we're really humid.
Right.
That's a
the
whole different.
difference.
Now that's
Yeah.
a whole.
Horrible, but
That's a whole different thing, and I'm from Austin, and the humidity is just horrible there too.
in Austin,
And being dressed like this in Austin would be,
You went like,
I wouldn't do it.
yeah.
I couldn't do it, but
Right.
here in the dry heat, I can do it.
Yeah,
Well, it
I'm-
really is different, but I have been really, really hot here. I mean, really, I thought I'd be okay, but really hot.
Well, the thing, and we've had,
and this is actually cool
our
compared to
heat
what we've
here
had.
has not been that high, but our
No.
humidity's been high.
Really.
We've had a lot higher humidity.
Well, the
than
past 2 days has been nice and windy, which has
Yeah.
just helped
Yeah,
me anyway
Yeah,
tremendously.
but we've had some really, really hot weather
Or
this summer.
122 degree day.
Yeah, and it's when you,
When it gets that hot, it's just hot. When you get above 115, it's just hot.
Above
But it's
115.
dry. The thing is, when you get above 110, it's always going to be dry because it can't support humidity, and it is a different.
and
type
it's
of
and
hot.
it's the kind of hot that when I get out of my car in the sun, it is like it's like an oven.
Right.
You know, it's
And if you have wind, it's a convection oven.
yeah. But
You're
you can
literally cooking
feel.
as
I
you're
mean,
walking.
you're standing in really high heat. The thing is, I'm used to it. Actually, I like it.
I do too.
I like the heat. And see, I've always been. I was reared in heat.
Right.
Texas is hot. Our summers are hot. In North Texas, it's hot and dry. In Austin, it's hot and wet, with a lot of humidity. And
I've
here,
only been once and I loved it.
Yeah,
Right
it's a
time, I
wonderful
loved it.
place,
Yeah, it is.
and,
And it's
you know,
growing 90 miles a minute.
it is.
Probably too much too fast.
yeah, I can remember when I was in college back in the '60s. That dates me, doesn't it? But all the hills were just full of trees.
Oh.
You know, beautiful. And now that, of course, they're all full of houses. I mean, it was 300,000 people, and now it's a couple of million. That's the metro area.
Wow.
I read
And we-
something recently about how many people are moving in per day. I can't remember now what it
Yeah,
was. And it
it's
was staggering.
just, it is staggering, and the real estate
Sad.
market there is just absolutely nuts, and multiple offers, and the
Are y'all having multiple offers out here?
no,
Very many.
very rare. If it's a very unique property,
Yeah.
yes, there'll be
Because
multiple
we are
offers.
in Memphis in certain areas,
But
and they're
we-
going over list price. I mean,
But
some of them are just you're
We're
having
not.
5
We're
and
not.
6.
We're not in that kind of
Really?
market. Not
Just
right
parts
now.
of Memphis, not
Yeah,
everywhere.
we're just not. We're not in that kind of market right now.
I don't think we were hit as hard as y'all were either, though. In
We
the
were.
downturn, y'all were.
We really went downhill.
Y'all
I
were
mean, we had
smashed.
it, and we're not back up.
We were
very
hit.
close.
We were hit really hard, but I don't think anything like y'all.
Yeah,
Palm
Okay.
Springs is almost there
we're about what 10% off
compared
the
to
peak.
the rest of the
I
valley.
think we're about 10% off the peak before the
Yeah.
bust.
Really? Okay.
But the rest of the valley is not. The rest of
Really?
the valley has got a little ways to go. We've had a lot of price appreciation in Palm Springs.
I don't know what we are. I'd be interested to know. Like you said, 10% off the peak. I don't really know, but some of the places are getting back up.
But
to
we're
there.
having, and it's hard to find, you know, in Meg's price, in the threes, it's hard to find anything that's any good, as we
Right.
saw yesterday,
Right.
you know.
Oh, yeah, I mean, there was no comparison.
And
I would bet that's original to my most
Yeah.
part.
And then now we're going to see some that are in
And do you ever do
fours
Bosch?
today.
Oh, we are?
Oh.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
Bosch.
And you'll
It
see the
has
difference.
the,
Okay.
I
the
think.
top drawers
We'll see.
just for the utensils. And you
At least I saw.
I wrote
It's
to one of my
roughly $800 when it's worth it.
Jimmy, are the others that we're gonna see in the fours, that Meg, did you